Hey, what's up? It's Charlie. Welcome to Domestic Rockstar, episode 12. On this episode, we are going to talk about the 5 things that your band is still doing wrong. Number 5, using social media is key to promoting your band nowadays. But make sure that it's not the only tool that you're using. You need to make sure that you are blasting it out to email lists. Make sure you have a website. Make sure you're using flyers. Make sure you're actually talking to people and not just hiding in a room making YouTube videos and not actually promoting it to real people. Make sure you use everything. Go to your local music stores, post up flyers there, talk to the people that work there. Most of them are musicians. Some of them, especially in Las Vegas, came from out of town and are looking for a new scene to jump into. But make sure you're not just using Facebook. Number 4, if you are using Facebook or any social media, make sure you're not littering it with typos or really bad grammar. That's the worst. It's so cringeworthy. I see posts all day from musicians, and about 20% of them are just littered with typos and misspellings. And it just, I lose a little bit of respect for them every time I see it. And it sucks, I know, but sometimes you have 5 members that are managing your Facebook page or your social media, and sometimes you can't always review it before it goes out. So in my band, I know this sounds kind of anal, but in my band, I made sure that anytime someone wanted to post something, they sent it to me first. That way I could read through it. Because we had a couple members that would go on and post things that were full of typos, and I hated it because I'd have to catch it right away and go to fix it to make it look like we weren't idiots. But anyway, make sure that you're spell checking your stuff. And if you're not sure how to spell something, there's this little thing called Google, and you can check it. There's a dictionary.com website that also tells you how to spell things. And if you use the same words all the time, you can use this other thing called a thesaurus, and it'll tell you how to use different words, like more than awesome or amazing, which I tend to use a lot. But anyway, spell check and grammar check your stuff before you send it out to your fans so you don't look like an idiot. Number 3, again, stop talking shit about other bands. Stop talking shit about promoters. Just stop talking shit. It doesn't make you any better. Just because you have a social tool where you can talk to a lot of people doesn't mean you should use it to bash people. It makes you look like a lesser person, and it makes you look like an asshole. So if you're in a band and you're using social media or you're talking to other bands, make sure that you're being positive and that you're doing your best to be Switzerland, to be neutral. Don't talk shit. It makes you look like an asshole. That includes talking shit to your fans at shows. I've seen it twice now in the last few months where bands bash the crowd because they're not lively enough. Maybe they don't like your band. Maybe you should be more gracious. Maybe you should do a better job putting on a show. It makes me insecure if I'm playing a show and the crowd isn't reacting, but I don't bash them. I don't insult them for being there. They don't have a job where they have to react to my band, but they're there. So I do my best to entertain them. So don't talk shit about other bands, about promoters, or to your fans or your crowd at a show. Number 2 goes kind of in with number 3. Drop the egos. In this day and age, there are so many talented musicians that people can get their eyes and ears on. So you don't need to be a big-headed, egotistical asshole to get a fan base. Don't act like a rock star. There's no true rock stars that really deserve to be treated that way anymore. Well, there's legends, but in your shoes, if you're watching my video, you're probably not a rock star, so don't act like one. Drop the ego, be humble, talk to people at shows, make sure that you're doing your best to let people know that you're a good person. Just like not talking shit, be a good person. Drop the ego. That goes with dealing with bookers, dealing with fans, dealing with other bands. Your band isn't better than anybody else's band. So make sure, and you're not working harder than any other band. So you need to do your best to be a good person. Nobody wants to hang out with an asshole, and nobody wants to pay money to see an asshole on stage. Number 1, that's still happening, your bands. You bands out there playing every weekend, stop. Unless you're a cover band and you're getting paid, that's different. But if you're in Las Vegas or LA or Sacramento or San Diego or even New York, if you're playing every weekend to the same people at similar clubs in the same town, then you're saturating your market and you're going to lose your fan base. I know it's hard when you're a starting band and you really just want to play as much as possible and you want to get your face and your music in front of everybody. But when you play every weekend, people don't want to see you anymore and you burn them out. It's like watching the same movie 5 times in a month. After the 5th time, you probably will never want to see it again unless it's the most epic movie you've ever seen, like Star Wars or something like that. Or if you're a fan of Avengers or whatever. You get my drift. But stop playing so many shows. You're going to burn out. Your fans are going to burn out. Your band's going to break up because nobody can handle the stress of playing every single weekend and not having a life or money or whatever. So make sure that you're picking the best shows for your band that you fit on, that will do the most for you. Sure, playing shows is fun, the adrenaline rush, everything is great. Shows get you more fans. However, not every show is the best for you. We played a lot of shows I wish I could go back in time and take back because they were kind of useless in what they did for us as a band, and situations happen, but do your best to kind of weed out those unnecessary shows and focus on the ones that are the most important and will do more for your band. So those are my 5 tips of things that I'm still seeing bands do. I'm not an expert. I've just been doing this for a long time and I want to see bands succeed. I want to see the scene succeed. So these are just my tips. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of messages and comments on this because I am kind of calling out a few of my friends. But I love you guys. I'm just trying to help. Take care.